Yo, what is up? Hey, we back, man. We back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's CB and DG with another episode of Dolphins Nightcap. What is good with y'all? What's popping? Another opportunity to go live and kick it with the fam. DG, what's cracking, my boy?
Man, a
You've been
lot has
busy,
gone down,
bro. You've been busy, bro.
but everybody not gonna understand, TB. So that's why I'm working on something, about it. But
Yeah.
when it happens, everybody gonna know. I will be back. Trust me, I will be back. Just worry about that. The team not good anyway, too. So, I might
Hey,
let it fuck off.
chill, bro. Chill. The Dolphins gonna be all right, man. The Dolphins had a crazy bounce back this week. But we'll see. We'll get into talking details, man. I'm excited about just talking Miami Dolphins football again. There's been a lot of talk out there and a lot of hate in regards to the team. I mean, are you on the tank train? I mean, a lot of people on the tank train, so they don't like the Dolphins winning. I mean, is DG on the tank train right now? What's going on, bro?
I feel like if you a Wolf Packer, you on the tank.
So
You
the
on the tank.
Wolfpack, hey, so the Wolfpack on the tank train. That's what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Okay. So the Wolf, why
Souvenirs, they still in this
why is the Wolfpack on the tank train?
because I think Wolfpack really want to see a new quarterback. I think Wolfpack knows how good it will be to have a rookie quarterback, and you could put other pieces around him with the rest of that money. But we still have to keep Tua. So, regardless, I feel like we gotta put another quarterback in the quarterback room because Zach Wilson hasn't shown anything in regards to him taking Tua's spot at any point. Same thing for Quinn Ewers. He hasn't shown anything. So I don't think we did a serviceable job in regards to getting somebody that could push Tua. But hey, we gonna see what happens this Thursday. If Tua comes out and balls out, man, me personally, I'm gonna think it's Vegas. I'm gonna think, but I don't know about UCB. I'm gonna think it's Vegas because I think Lamar gonna come back at his crib. He's gonna ball out against the Dolphins. High scoring game. That's what I think.
Hey, shout out. Hey, I hear you, bro. Shout out to the homie Riggy who was in here first. He says, "What's good, my bro? Tua trying to save his job when it's
Mhm.
already over. He's gone regardless." Damn, Riggy. Riggy said he gone
Hey, he being
regardless.
real. He's being real.
So you think he? I mean, and first of all, when you say gone regardless, do you mean he's gone after this season, or do you think he's gonna have another year? Because if he's
Somebody,
gone regardless, he gone. Like you got to find a way to move off of him in the offseason. That's a lot of money. That's a big cap hit, bro. Y'all say he gone regardless,
but CB, somebody
but
gotta be gone. Somebody gotta be gone.
so you
Who's
think it's Tua?
It's a chance that it's not Tua because of his contract. That's why I'm saying. Mike McDaniel. I've been hearing
Mm.
about certain teams are interested in regards to bringing him in as an OC. So that makes me want to keep Mike McDaniel on the team just because of that reason alone. And Chris Greer, anything could happen to him. I don't really care. But like with Mike McDaniel, he has that chance to go be a great offensive coordinator for a good team. And two, he has that chance to um, make that turnaround that Baker Mayfield did with the Buccaneers.
Mm.
He's been on bad team after bad team. Then boom, you get on the right team. He ends up balling out for that right team. That's what I'm scared about with Tua.
Man, I hear you. And shout out to Cuban Ace, the homie AB. Can the Finns make a run? And we're gonna answer that question. But I want to talk to you a little bit about this Tua situation. And honestly, I mean, I felt like Tua hasn't been good this year, right? He struggled. I mean, honestly, I don't think we've ever seen Tua struggle like this in a 7-8 game stretch. Like he's had some ups and downs. Really just too many turnovers and just not enough consistency. Um, but then I mean, what I saw, and this is what Tua does. Tua will have some bad games, right? But he'll also have some good games that make you like, damn, like he could play. Like he got off platform in the game, made some tough throws. But Mike McDaniel did what we've been telling him to do. Like I what I've been telling him to do. You know what I preach, DG, when it comes to McDaniel. He's got to run the football, and if he's not running the football, then the Miami Dolphins offense is successful. Um, Defense finally showed up, but I mean, when it comes down to it, I think Tua can be good enough if you have enough around him. Miami Dolphins right now don't have a lot around them offensively, especially with the offensive line. Weapons are down. You got no Waller. You just got Jalen Waddle out there and some guys. Um, but man, I mean, you running the football well. I think that's if you lean on the run game, you got a shot, and your defense can play well enough, you got a shot. But if you're gonna rely on Tua nonstop, I don't think that's the play. I don't think that's the play. And Cuban Ace, A Burgos, I appreciate you, bro. 11 months member. Appreciate you coming through and dropping that in the chat, bro. Much love, bro. Much love. Mr. Finisher. Make a run to get a top draft pick. That's Wolfpack talk. Tell him, DG. Tell him. That's Wolfpack talk.
Hey, that's why I hear him. Hey, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Riggy says, I don't see a scenario where next season Tua is the starter. If we buy him out, trade him, which won't be easy, or if he's on the bench, he's not starting. That's a hot take right there. I think that's a hot take. To say Tua won't be the starter next year is a hot take to me. I just don't know if they're on the same page, Riggy. And this is my thing. I think if they fired Mike McDaniel and they said, hey, we're going to make changes, okay, Tua may not be here. He may not be the starter. Well, he may be here. He just may not be the starter.
It depends on the coach that we hire.
It does. And I don't think the coach that we hire is going to hitch himself to Tua either. So I think if we hire somebody, he's most likely going to bring in his guy and he's going to want to develop his guy and to be a player. I don't know if he thinks Tua can be the bridge quarterback or if he's not capable of doing it. So, I mean, I think that's an interesting take. I just don't know if that's the case because of his contract and the way his contract is set up. Now, do I think somebody out there would trade for Tua? I think so. I think there's some NFL team. There's a sucker everywhere. And I think people look at Tua and say, hey, he has the ability. We've seen him do it. We just got to get him doing it consistently. And I think that's where another team may be with him. And I think another team may have an offensive line that they could drop Tua behind and just say, okay, go play. This offensive line is much better than what you've been dealing with. You don't have to speed up your process. You can take your time and deliver on throws and be the quarterback you're capable of being. So I think that could be the case too.
I mean, you see what happened with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
You drop him with the Colts. You thought the Colts had a bad offensive line, but they actually had a good offensive line. You just put a formidable quarterback behind that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I don't think Daniel Jones is doing anything special, right? I think he's just operating within the system.
Yeah, efficient.
Jonathan Taylor has been crazy. He's been bananas, right? And I think they focus on running the football, setting the tone with the run game, and then opening up the pass. And it makes it easier for Daniel Jones to operate and just be that point guard that he needs to be and distribute the football. That's how I'd like Tua to be. But the Mike McDaniel just focuses so much on trying to make him this crazy passer that throws the ball a lot and that, I think he really wants to show off Tua and show that he has, fixed Tua instead of just being like, yo, he's a good quarterback. He can operate within my system, but I still have to lean on running the football.
I mean, I feel like, with some of the calls that Mike McDaniel makes in regards to the offense, I feel like it's just because of Tua's talent. He probably doesn't trust Tua enough to the point where We could be that spread offense like they do with Joe Burrow. He wants him to dump it off consistently. That rating, that passing rating, it's not gonna get messed up just passing it like that. So I feel like he's protecting Tua with the way the offense is. The motions, this and that. That's what I feel like.
And I kind of feel like that too. And I feel like
Mhm.
Sunday was a good glimpse of what Mike McDaniel can do when Tua is not playing his best football. Like sometimes your quarterback isn't playing great, right? And sometimes you're gonna have to lean on the run game in order to see you through the finish line. And I felt like he did a good job of that Sunday, and that was a game plan coming out. Hey, I'm just gonna run the football, stay ahead of the chains, get to it in the 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3, and Tua can operate well there, right? I think when you get to it in the 3rd and long and teams know it's a passing down and they can just pin their ears back, bro, Tua's going to speed up his process and he's going to maybe overthrow somebody, right? Because he's worried about getting hit, his feet aren't set, things like that. But I think when you can get in the 3rd and short, your whole playbook is open. You can run the ball, you can pass the ball, you could do a lot. Um, so I feel like, and then I even saw, you give the ball to Ali, you give the ball to guys on short yardage, and you're pushing guys forward. That helps. That helps, and it's not all on Tua. I feel like that's been kind of the issue with Mike McDaniel in his play calling. He's kind of put a lot on Tua, and I feel like that's why we've been losing games, bro. Just because the offense has kind of just been pushed onto him, and the defense is also hasn't been playing well. So I think that's part of it too.
But we paying Tua that much money to handle situations like these. You don't have Waller. You don't have Tyreek Hill. What are you gonna do with this? You showed us something against the Falcons. Now, can you show us this against the Ravens? That's the big question. It's on Thursday in Miami. I know too. This is your home stadium, but this is Lamar Jackson's hometown. This is Zay Flowers' hometown. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna come in and they're gonna try to knock our heads off. Last time Lamar Jackson came here, not Brian Flores' year, but I forgot who was the coach. Who was the coach? I think it was Brian Flores still. He lost that first time when Lamar Jackson scored 5 touchdowns. He lost that first time. Then Lamar Jackson came back. I think we beat them that time. Now this time it's still going to be at Hard Rock Stadium, but I do think it's going to be a high scoring game. Um, the Ravens are favored at the current moment. They're favored, so I don't think a lot of people are going to put their money on the Dolphins, which is going to make Vegas. Maybe the Dolphins come out and blow the spread. I don't know. We gonna see.
What you think? I mean, we'll get. I guess we'll do score predictions towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, how did you feel about the Atlanta game? Do you feel like that's a fluke, or do you feel like the
Mm,
Dolphins can come out and kind of perform well against the Ravens too?
I feel like it was both because Atlanta had a lot of injuries um, with their team at that time. Kirk Cousins, he was playing. They had a lot. They had Drake. No, not Drake London. No, Drake London was out. He got rolled out. So all they had was Darnell Mooney and Kyle Pitts. Not big factors. Big factors, of course. They had their moments, but I don't think you could go into a game having faith with Kirk Cousins and not having all the weapons. And on top of that, the defense, there's a few guys missing on the defense as well. So I feel like it was kind of a fluke game, but it was more so of a game of, hey, we need to win this game or could end right here. Their back is against the wall. Usually when you're under pressure, that's when you perform at your best. Every time we're about to give up on Tua, that's when he comes out and has a great performance. I don't know why he does that.
Bro said every time we about to give up on him. And honestly, I mean, Tua does kind of show up at like the 11th hour, and like
Yeah.
shows you like, damn, he can still play, like he can still operate at a high level. Um, Now, I mean, all right. So let's say we do win this Ravens game.
Yeah.
Let's say we do win this Ravens game, and we beat Buffalo.
Mhm.
Do you think that's enough for you to say, "Hey, okay, I'm back on this train. I think we can make a run at it," or do you think that's enough? Do you think that's enough for you to say, "Man, I think we might be okay with Tua"? Do you think winning the next two games and then have making a run at it? Do you think that's enough to be like, Tua might be the guy moving forward, or are you just absolutely done with Tua no matter what he could do?
You can't ask a Wolfpacker
Come on,
that.
bro.
Oh man, it all depends on Tua's performance. You know,
Now
are you are you
let's say Tua is lights out. Let's say he has one or two bad games for the rest of the season, but the rest of the games are superb, and we get into the playoffs. We get into the playoffs, and we're in the wild card weekend, and we're in the playoffs. Do you think that's enough for you to be like, man, this dude might be okay? Like, because we are getting some players back. We're getting back Austin Jackson. We're getting back James Daniels soon. Um, I guess Waller's on IR right now, but hopefully we get some of these other guys back that are missing. Do you think that's enough? Can you if that happens, will you be like, oh well, Tua's got his offensive line back. With his offensive line back, he's playing much better. Maybe that's what he needs in order to be successful. Like his offensive line playing good football.
here's how I'll put it. If Tua want to save his job, he gotta win a playoff game this year. Even making the playoffs, I don't even think that would be good enough. We'll still, if we
Mm.
have a high enough draft pick to pick a good quarterback in this upcoming draft, I think we'll still pick one. If
And
we
that's
just make the
in
playoffs
the
or not.
first round. In the first
Yeah,
round.
first round. Even if we need a tackle, this and that, we'll still invest in a young
Mm.
quarterback.
I mean, we got Quinn Ewers too. You don't think Quinn Ewers is good enough?
Uh,
No,
I, I don't know.
you don't see it.
I gotta see him in an actual game. You know, I thought we would see him already, but
We've
I
seen him. We just ain't seen a lot. There's not a large sample size of him like making throws and stuff. He's been in the game, but he just ain't really done much.
but you know, sometimes you can get indications of a franchise quarterback. You know, I just don't get that from
Yeah,
Quinn Ewers yet. You know, like I even went to practices and I seen him throw. I just wasn't in awe about him. You know, I seen Dan Marino before. You know, you can see him throw the ball and you can tell he a Hall of Famer. You know, but I
yeah,
just don't see that yet with Quinn Ewers. I'm hoping I can see a little flash, but you know, if Tua keep on doing what he doing against the Falcons, he never gonna get that shot. You know, and on top of that, we gonna bring in competition for you and Tua next year. Like Zach Wilson, I don't think he's gonna be on the team.
yeah.
You know, so
Put up Cuban Ace's comment. He says, this team needs a mobile quarterback with an arm. Let McDaniel stay with plays. That's to his second coach. Come on, fam. He's a run first scheme anyway. Build a line, get a young buck with an arm. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, people want Tua out of here at this point. That's what it seems like. Wolfpack want him gone. Even the Tua is turning on him. It's crazy. It's nasty work. Um, but yeah, yeah. Ricky says Tua's out. Mike out. Bring that 2012 logo and unis back. Time for a whole new facelift, bro. Damn. Ricky done gave up on them boys. Even
yeah.
after the Atlanta win, Ricky, you ain't having it?
I mean, Atlanta. I get it. They beat the Buffalo Bills,
They did beat the Bills, and that's
but
the game I was thinking about. Like,
they
which
were they they were healthy at that time. So you gotta give them that, right?
yeah, I guess so, bro. Who did they lose?
I mean,
Who did
Drake
they?
London, their best receiver, Michael Penix, their best quarterback. They didn't have the rookie Jalen Walker. He wasn't playing.
I would have rather saw Penix, honestly.
Exactly. I mean, even with Penix, we probably still would have won based off that blowout. You
Yeah,
know, I
we
don't know. The
smacked them boys.
Falcons, I watched the film. I watched the tape. I'm like, this don't look like a Raheem Morris coach team. They're not playing like it. They're not.
Yeah, I mean they came out flat, and they played at home too, which you don't expect teams to come out that flat. But I also think the Dolphins just jumped on them early, right?
Hmm.
And when you jump on a team early and they ain't really got that fight in them on that Sunday, I mean, you can get away with just stomping on the team. And I felt like the Dolphins came out, the defense was flying around, bro. When the defense is flying around and making plays and the offense is scoring points, ain't no telling with this team. But that's really honestly, people said this out there, but yeah, that's the first time I've seen the Miami Dolphins play a complete football game in a long time.
Hmm.
Defense, offense, special teams, bro. We haven't had a game like that in a very long time where we just and
Last time
all
was the
units play
Broncos game.
well.
Broncos game.
Was that the last game you think?
To me, yeah,
Damn, bro, it's been that long.
yeah.
That's crazy. Shout out to Fred in the building. Fred Dunlap, he said Tua's still trash, though. Tua niggas feeling good right now. Hey, Tua niggas, hey, the Tua niggas aren't feeling good. We just like to see our quarterback play well, man. We just like to see the team win. The Wolfpack want the Dolphins to lose right now. They want us to tank. It's a tankathon. Bro, we not having it, bro. We just want to see our team go out and win football games. I'm not on this tank stuff. Um, when
I
it, when
mean,
when Flores was here, I was with the tank, bro. Okay, you ain't got no team. You got cats out there from Publix and Walmart. They was just bagging groceries yesterday. They on the field today. Okay, we can go out here and lose. That's cool. But now we got too much out there to be losing games, bro.
hmm but
Nobody.
but you don't want to miss out on your opportunity to get the next Jaden Daniels, to get the
Bro,
next.
Ain't no Jaden Daniels in this draft. I mean,
How you know? How you
I
know?
don't know, but Jaden Daniels is hurt right now, so I don't even want him right now. He having his sophomore slump. But I don't know, right? There could be a guy out there, but I don't feel like tanking is the way. I feel like, hey, just do what you do. When you get your draft pick, hey, draft a quarterback if that's where you feel like you could draft him at. But I
Mm.
mean, there's at least 7 to 8 guys that's gonna come into the draft and be decent, right? I feel like there's guys that are gonna be decent. You just gotta find which one works for your system. I think you still got to have pieces in place if you plan on developing a rookie. You can't go out there barefaced and think your rookie's going to help you win football games without a good offensive line, good pieces around them, and a good defense.
But CB, let me put it in this way for you. Imagine if you found a quarterback as to where the way our team is constructed right now, that is good enough for him. He could produce at a very high level with the team that we currently have right now compared to what Tua could do. But we will never know unless we draft that player and put him
You're
on the team.
you're right, but what's the chances of that happening though? Like, do you think the chances are slim, or do you think the chances are high for you to be able to hit on that, bro? Because honestly, that shit is hard to do. Like, there's not many quarterbacks you drop into NFL teams and they
Mhm.
just they're good. They figure it out. Like rookies, any rookie's gonna come with some ups and downs. It's gonna be a roller coaster. Even you look at Jackson Dart, his numbers aren't great. His numbers are mediocre, but his defense is playing good football, and they're finding a way to win games, right? And they're struggling a little bit too.
But they don't have no Malik neighbors. Um, Who's their
Right,
best
they're
receiver?
missing,
Darius Slayton.
bro. Everybody's missing people though. DG, that's I mean, we're almost halfway through the season. Everybody's gonna be missing a couple players.
But let me say this: like Jackson Dart, he went out and beat the Eagles without Malik Neighbors. You know, and it seemed like they could be a competitive team. You know, in the NFC East compared to the Dolphins, it seems like we're gonna be third or fourth in the division. Patriots,
That's what
Drake
it's
May look
and
like
that's
the
what it's
next
trending
team up.
towards right now. And I agree with you there. That's what we're trending towards. Um, but I don't know. I mean, you never know what could happen, bro. You know, anything's possible. Like KG said.
Okay, I got a little video for you about that Falcons game, the aftermath. We're gonna check that out, and we're gonna check out Lamar Jackson.
All right, bet. Let's check it out. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Do us a favor and punch that damn like button while y'all in here, man. We appreciate y'all coming through and checking us out. Dolphins nightcap. The Dolphins play on Thursday night. Got a dub on Sunday. They back at it Thursday. What we got here? Little YouTube action.
Yeah, hold on.
Tua should play with a visor though. Hey, visor Tua different now. Visor Tua, hey, visor Tua different, right?
That's all they was talking about.
You see my man hit him with the one eye.
Almost like they dressed up for one another as Halloween. And the Falcons played like the Dolphins were supposed to, and the Dolphins played the way we expected the Falcons to. Pete, as our Miami fan here on set, what'd you think of Tua Tagovailoa's swollen eye and the Dolphins winning today?
Well, he plays better with one eye than
Apparently.
he does with two, I guess.
Bruh.
Hey, that's a low blow right there. That's a low blow.
Hey, plays better with one eye than he does with two. That's wild, bro.
You see how the media treat the players, bro?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Tua's kind of deserving of everything that's coming to him, bro. He's gonna have to fight his way out of this. He's gonna have to play his way out of this, bro. He's gonna have to earn some people's respect back because the way he's been talking on the mic and all the stuff that's going on, the way he's playing, bro. I mean, they're gonna kill you, bro. They're gonna kill you.
But if I had said that,
nah, you'd have been good.
I would have been off of Twitter.
Nah,
never been able to use Twitter again. My page would have got reported. Everything.
Stop it. Hey, people know you a Wolfpacker, man. People know that.
But I don't advertise it though. But every time I say something that shows that I'm a Wolfpacker, I get some type of hatred or comment. You know, it's like
they're going at you like that.
It's crazy, CB.
Damn, don't do you like that.
Sometimes I feel like I would be safer with the 2 ears, but you know, if I'm a Wolfpacker, I gotta be it till I die.
I hear you. I
mean, look, he was good, and the Falcons were not. And I don't know what's happening with that defense. They were missing a couple guys, but it shouldn't have mattered that much. But the thing that bothered me most about this game was Miami's run defense has been awful with a capital A. And Bijan, how do we say it now this week? Bijan.
Producer Jack says it depends on if he had a good game or not. So if he had a good game, it's Bijan. If it was no good, it's Bijan.
Well, he's Bijan today. He only carried the ball 9 times. I would have come out if I'm playing.
That's Vegas right there.
What you mean?
That's Vegas, bro.
What's Vegas?
That's Vegas. How could you let Bijan Robinson carry the ball 9 times, and you know we're one of the worst teams in regards to run defense? It makes no sense. That should have been a part of your game plan. I was over here thinking that Bijan Robinson was gonna go for 2 touchdowns. That's why.
That's what you put your money on. That's why.
It was supposed to happen too. Not even that.
See, that's why you sports gamblers, you sports bettors, gotta chill out. Y'all think just because something happened last week and the Dolphins got thrashed on the ground that it's gonna happen every week. I think the Dolphins had a game plan of, hey, we gotta stop the run, and they sold out. They threw the kitchen sink at it, and once the Falcons realized they threw the kitchen sink at it, they were like, man, we're gonna have to pass. and their plan for running the ball goes out the window at that point, bro.
But why pass the ball if Drake London's not even playing in the game? You might as well just make the game plan around Bijan Robinson. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Now, this is the same thing Mike McDaniel does, right? So Mike McDaniel goes into a game, he starts running the football, he realizes he can't run the football, and then he goes away from it, right? I was always with the thought process of, hey, if you get into the game and you can't run the ball, you need to add more guys into the box so you can figure it out. Okay. So that means adding an extra tackle, extra tight ends, fullback, add extra guys in the box, and then you can find a way to run the ball. You still got to be versatile out of it, right? You still got to be able to show that you could pass the ball out of those formations that you're heavy in. But that's how you run the ball. Like, you can't give up on it just because people stack the box and they put more numbers there. You have to add to the box and find a way to run the football. Get creative. There's other ways to do it. And I think some teams will go away from it once teams start stopping that run.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. Definitely a good point. Shout out to that boy Ralph. What's good, Ralph? You see Ralph, he agree.
Ralph, what's good with you? He said Bisha for real. Bijan with at least 200.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, I might
And he
be
fumbled
wrong.
the ball too. And he fumbled the ball.
You see, I might be wrong. Maybe they told him, hey, chill out on the carries. A lot of people got you for a touchdown this game. Maybe even 2. So just chill out on the carries, no more than 10. And look who else scored. Tyler Algier, the backup running back, and 0 touchdowns for Bijan. It's not even from a gambling perspective, but it's more so like, hey, like, this would have made more sense based off this game, and it did not happen. So I'm kind of like, like, what happened? Bijan hurt? Are y'all hiding something from us? Oh.
In Miami, and he would have had the first 10 touches from the line of scrimmage because they can't stop the run. 9 carries when you have Kirk Cousins playing quarterback, that makes no sense to me. So I didn't like the plan for the Falcons. I didn't like the way they played, and I didn't like the fact that their defense, which the last couple weeks has been an issue for them.
Let me give the people out there some context for what Pete's talking about in terms of what this Miami defense has given up on the ground, and then it makes sense why he's so worked up about Bijan. Quinshon Judkins, he had 84 rush yards, 3 touchdowns. Kamani Vidal, 138 rush yards, 1 touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 234, a touchdown.
Why wouldn't you run the ball, bro? It makes no sense. The last 3 running backs did that to the Dolphins, and you only gave Bijan 9 carries.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't understand it either. But I think too, you got to think about it too. You got down early, right? So if you get down early, 14 points, do you still continue to run the ball, or do you need to throw the ball to get back into the game? I would say, hey, still run the ball. But there's coaches who feel like, hey, I got to throw the ball to get back into the game.
I don't even think he had his receiving yards either. I don't even think they used I think he was non-existent this game. Let me look at the stats. I think I got him up here. Okay. Only 3 catches, 23 yards. So wouldn't you use him more compared to what you're seeing right here? Like, only 12 touches for Bijan? Come on, man. Come on, it makes no sense.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think you probably had money on that, so I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out maybe at this point, because it seems like it's all rigged.
Dang, you saying it's rigged, huh?
Bro, what do you think is gonna happen tomorrow? Like, you let me know. Like,
you talking about Thursday?
We'll say our prediction. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, my bad.
I don't know, but I I think the Dolphins winning the game would be a great storyline for the NFL. And I think, it does because everybody's been counting us out. So I feel like Lamar coming back, the Dolphins winning the game would be a big storyline for the NFL. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be a competitive game. I don't think they're going to run through us because I don't think they're the team they used to be. But I don't know. I mean, do I hope the Dolphins win? Yes. I want to see my team win the game. I want to see Tua play well. I want to see defense play well. I want to see our offensive guys step up, score points. I think that's where I want us to be. But I mean, who knows what happens? Just never know in these games. And it's at the crib, like we're playing at home, so I think we do need to show up on a primetime game and play well, which we haven't done in a while too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to put up points, but I don't think we're gonna beat them. But I know a lot of people got the under on this game, so I think we're gonna be able to compete. Jalen Waddle, Devon A-Chain. I think both of those guys gonna score for the Dolphins. Tua, 2 passing touchdowns. I don't think he's gonna go over that. Most likely not. Lamar Jackson side, I think he passing for over 2.5 passing touchdowns. He might hit Mark Andrews, National Tight Ends Week. Zay Flowers back at the crib. He from Miami. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. The defense for the Ravens has been playing better. I'll give you that much. Nate Wiggins, a very long, lengthy cornerback that could probably match up with Waddle, surprisingly enough. A very fast 40 for him to keep up with Waddle. So that's going to be a good matchup. Malik Washington, he going to see the second string cornerback. I forgot who it was for the Ravens, but we're going to see what Malik can do. I think Malik going to get a lot of targets, just like last week. And he should be able to contribute in a run and a passing game. So my score prediction, I think it's going to be like 35-27.
So okay, so you think it's going to be a one possession game maybe?
A little bit more than that, like one possession and like 3 points, possibly.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think the Dolphins. I think we're going to come out and play well. I think we're going to try to put together another one of those performances. Honestly, let me be really real with y'all. Like, I don't think the Dolphins are that bad of a football team, right? I think the Dolphins have lost some guys due to injury, and it hurted us, right? It hurt us. So the offensive lineman, Austin Jackson, James Daniels, Tyreek is a huge blow. Even, having some of the cornerbacks not there. But I still think this team is good. And I think that showed in the Buffalo game. I think that showed in the Chargers game. That we can still go toe-to-toe with some of the best teams in the NFL. And I don't think the Chargers are one of the best teams, but I do think they have a really good football team and they can win a playoff game. I think the Bills are capable of winning a playoff game too. And we went toe-to-toe with them. We just couldn't get it done late in the game. Tua threw an interception, and that cost us down the stretch. So I think when we're playing good football, we can probably beat anybody. But getting us to consistently play good football, complementary football, where offense and defense is playing well, has been like the problem, bro. It's been the biggest hurdle for the Miami Dolphins is playing consistent football across the board. That's where we dropped the ball.
I mean, it's going to have to happen from here on out. They see the record. We got 5 losses right now, right?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah. Or do we have 6? Are we 2-6?
No, yeah, we 2-6. We got 6 losses.
Yeah, we're 2-6. Yeah, we're 2-6, bro.
Yeah, a 2-6 team definitely fighting for every win at that point. Compared to a 7-1 team, they're probably a little bit lackadaisical. I'm pretty sure the Colts, they're still working hard, but at the same time, they're like, we one of the best teams right now. We chilling, and they don't feel like there's any issues in the building compared to us. We're trying to figure out our issues, which is gonna entice the team to fix the issues each week to try to get that win. So we on a short week right now. We know how good the Ravens team is, so we're gonna have to bring our A game on offense, defense. How can you contain Lamar Jackson? We might have to keep Chop Robinson out there a little bit more. Use his speed on the edge to contain Lamar. Same thing with Dylan Phillips. He not faster than Chop Robinson, but he definitely up there. 4.5 speed, 4.6. He might be on the trading block. That's what I've been hearing, him and Bradley Chubb. So we don't even know if we're going to see him after a few weeks. They might be in different colors.
Yeah.
Might be in different colors. So,
yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see, man. The Miami Dolphins are in a crazy spot. I can't believe we dug ourselves in this hole, but the Miami Dolphins did start at 2-6 last year, right? So we were 2-6 last year. And even during the Flores era, we had a season where we went 1-7 out the gate. So went 1-7 out the gate and then reeled off seven straight wins. So you just never know. Maybe that's just in the Dolphins' nature to start slow and then crank up towards the end of the season. So we'll see how it shakes out though.
They gotta get that out of their system.
They do.
They gotta get that out of their system. It's like procrastination.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do it until it's too late. Now we're fighting for every win now.
Yeah, and it's like not fighting until your back's against the wall. And I think that's where we are right now. Our backs are up against the wall, and we're trying to fight our way out of the corner right now.
All right. Next, I got Lamar Jackson's press conference before the Dolphins game. Let's check this out.
It's been, I think, about maybe a month now. 3 games for you. How excited?
Can't wait to touch the grass with my guys, man. Been a while.
How challenging has the last few weeks? Take us back to when you got hurt and come out, because we haven't spoken to you in about a month.
Yeah.
You see his shirt?
What does it say on there? I can't even see it.
He got his 2 MVPs and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So he's got his trophies on there?
Yeah. For practice?
Bruh, I never seen that. I guess I don't even think that's a practice jersey. I think that's like sideline jersey, bro. I guess he like his accolades. All right, I see you, Lamar. I see you.
It was very challenging, man. When I found out I had a hammy injury, and when I was told by the training staff how long I was gonna be out and stuff like that, we got to do whatever we can, fast as we could to get back out there, and it's here. Took a little time, but we're here.
How close were you on Saturday?
I don't know, man. Can't call it. Yeah.
How does that work? Like, is that ultimately you, or is it the trainers? Is it both you talking? Like, how does that work when you're trying to come back? And like the decision on like if you're gonna come back.
It's my body. It's my body. Only I know my body.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know, bro. It's okay. I'm cool with him coming back for us, right? Mm-hmm. I guess he didn't want to come back and play on a short week and have to turn around and play again. But I like the fact that he's coming back, because I do feel like he's going to be a little rusty, and we're going to have a chance to get after him. Now I know he's going to take off and make some crazy plays at some point. But, if we get a couple good licks on him, he could go to sea and goes quick. And I do feel like we got to sell out on Derrick Henry and just making sure he don't get off on us. Because I think that's what scares me the most, is the Derrick Henry just taking off, bro. We got to sell out on stopping the run and just make Lamar beat us. I'd rather Lamar beat us being Lamar than Derrick Henry just run us into the ground. to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's
Yeah.
reasonable. But it's gonna be pick your poison. You know, if we
It
stop
is.
Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson probably gonna take off by the passing game or with his legs himself. So it's just like we gotta make sure we on our P's and Q's, you know, through
Hey,
whatever they call.
I like Minka for a big play. I like Minka for a big play Thursday. I got him for an interception, bro. I got Minka for an interception.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
Why?
Minka.
Because he like used to playing against
Yeah,
Lamar.
he's definitely used to playing against Lamar, and I think he knows some of Lamar's tendencies. And he can capitalize on some of that stuff that he's seen on film, and that he's, some of that stuff that Lamar's used against him. And I think, honestly, having Minka in that DB room will help this game just because he's played Lamar a lot and he has, some really good insight on how you can stop him, how you slow him down. Like he can put on some Pittsburgh film and say, hey, this is what we did to slow him down. This is how we stop these guys. So, bro, we'll see. I'm geek. I'm geek, bro. I'm ready for the game.
Yo. Shout out to Sean.
Sean, what's good, man? Anthony Manzano in the building. Sam Skeet, what's good? He said, don't forget about those tight ends they got too. Oh, bro, they got some nasty tight ends. Linebackers got to make some plays on them boys. Safety's got to roll down and smack them dudes. Andrews and what's the other one name?
Likely.
Isaiah Likely. Yeah. I mean, I ain't worried about Lamar. We just get the show on the road. Bro, I ain't worried about Lamar, bro. Hey, 2 threw 6 touchdowns on that boy. Yeah. Y'all forgot?
You crazy.
Hey, DG, don't tell me you forgot.
Bro, Lamar had like 5 touchdowns that game, so.
No, he didn't have 5 touchdowns, bro. Not that game.
Did.
Nah. Go back and look it up, bro. Tua had 6 of them things, bro. Lamar couldn't keep up, bro. We had Reek out there. We had all our guys, but man, hey, you just never know, bro. I'm excited. Another opportunity to play. Let's go get it.
Let me see.
Let's go get it.
Okay, so Lamar.
This the game right here.
This is like the last all the games that Lamar played against the Dolphins in his career.
Okay, I got you.
So
what website is this?
This is called Doink Sports.
Okay.
This is what I use for like my analytics and like that, based off history. But Lamar Jackson, the first time he played, this was when Joe Flacco was here, and we was getting blown out. So Lamar Jackson came in, in spare time. But the other 2 games, let me see, 3 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. So Lamar Jackson definitely going over on 2 touchdowns for sure. Tua, you can see Tua. Where is he? Right here. So Tua, first time he played him, 0 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he had 2 interceptions early, and then took off on him.
But Tua is 2-1 against the Ravens.
Yeah, he is. But did they count the one where he came in, the Thursday night game? Did they count that one as a win? I guess they probably are counting that one as a win.
Yeah, they are.
I remember Lamar torched us when Mika was here. You remember that year? Oh my gosh, he went for like.
Was that 2020?
That might have been a 5 touchdown game.
It had to be.
Bro, he torched us, bro. My goodness. But even the game in Baltimore, he went crazy on us too. The one where Javon Holland was at safety. I feel like we've played them a lot, bro.
Yeah, we played him a good amount with Lamar. It's been like 3 times we played him with Lamar. 3 times. But let me see. Last 10, last 30. I forgot that year. Is it 2021? 2210? No, it's not that. I just don't see that year on here.
Yeah, I don't think they put it on there for some reason. But bro, I mean, Lamar's played us since he got in the league, bro.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, injuries. Ifatu Melifanu, limited participation, updated today at it doesn't tell you the time, but it just tells you the date that it was updated. All right. Elijah Campbell, Minka, full participation. So it seems like we're gonna be pretty healthy going into this. Bradley Chubb limited. He might not play. We might not even use him a lot. We might have to use Chop a little bit more. And then with the Ravens, Nate Wiggins, he gonna be healthy. TJ Tampa, he gonna be healthy. Lamar Jackson, Ronnie Stanley limited. So it should be an even out game. We did lose Tyreek Hill and Darren Waller, but we gonna see. Based off of last week, Tua showed that with the talent that he has around him, he could perform at a high level. So we're gonna see if he could translate that against a playoff team for sure. With the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, can you prove to us that you could perform against a playoff team? Can you beat a playoff team? Sometimes we'll go up against these playoff teams to would have a bad performance, but we'll still win the game, which covers up everything at that point. If you don't notice that,
Say that again. Run that back.
like sometimes two will have a bad game, but we will end up winning the game. But we won't talk bad about Tua because we won the game.
When
You
does
know
that
that.
happen? When does that happen, DG? Because bro, the Wolfpack points out everything that Tua does poorly. Let's be real, dog. Let's really have a moment. The Wolfpack, it doesn't matter if Tua plays a good game. I didn't
Mhm.
hear people yelling Tua had a great game this week. I heard
If it was
people say,
against the
"Oh, it was a
Ravens,
good
trust
team
me,
win."
trust me, trust me. If it was against the Ravens, we would
So
have
it's gotta be against a certain team for them to say Tua played a good game.
a playoff team. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right. I got you. I got
fair.
you. That sounds like Wolfpack. That sounds like Wolfpack. I mean, it's the NFL, bro. Anybody can beat anybody on any given week. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Bills. Like, what are we talking about? Like, are they a terrible football team? No, they're not a terrible football team. If you go out and beat the Bills, you're not a terrible football team.
Mm.
Like, it's the NFL, bro. It's a lot of parity. It's a lot of moving parts. People win and lose every week.
But the
That's why it's
thing
so hard
is,
to bet on too. It's hard to bet on games because you just don't know what's gonna happen.
with the Falcons, us beating them doesn't make us a Super Bowl contender. Us
No, I mean we're
beating,
still 2-6. That's
but
why,
but
bro.
like let's say we're 2-6 right now. And we go up against the Chiefs. How you feeling at that point? And we beat the Chiefs. You would feel like, wow, this is like a Super Bowl contending team right here, right?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even feel like that. I would say, wow, this team is better than we thought it was. I wouldn't say they're a Super Bowl contending team. They can beat a Super Bowl caliber team, but you also got to realize like some teams just have bad nights. So the Chiefs could come out and lay an egg against a sorry team, and they lose just because they're not up that night and they're not ready to play. I think that's the case too. So when you get into the playoffs, it's like, okay, all that's out the window. There is no laying down for a game because if you lay down, you're going home. So I feel like there's an elevated level of performance when it comes to playoffs and regular season games. You just never know what you're going to get because some teams do play down a competition, do end up dropping games that you expect them to win.
But Falcons is just like
The Falcons are the Falcons. I'm not saying they're a good football team. I'm
yeah.
not saying they're a great football team. they're probably a middle of the road football team, right? And that's who we beat. I
But
felt
they-
like we also had a chance to beat the Chargers, who are a good football team, and the Bills, who are a good football team. Right? We win those 2 games. We are 4-4? Right? So we're 500. I think there's a lot of really good 4-4 or 500 football teams right now in the NFL. I feel like there's some teams that could go to the Super Bowl that are 4-4. How many wins do the Chiefs have?
The Chiefs, I believe they're. Let me see right here. Chiefs are 5-3.
5-3. 1 game away from 500. I think the Ravens. What's the Ravens record?
2-5.
2-5. I don't think they're a 2-5 football team. I mean, I think they're better than that. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to Chef Jew in the chat. I see you. The ambassadors in the building. Hit that like button, please. Fins up. What's good with you, bro? Shout out to Chef Jew. One of the OGs in the community, man. Always pulling up, always supporting, nothing but love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, big dog.
Shout out to Chef Jew, man. But I feel like with the Ravens, the situation, the Ravens record, people might look at the record and think that the Ravens are up to the standard of the Dolphins, but I feel like Lamar is going to show that he makes that much of a difference, and he wins this game against the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphin fan. I'm a Lamar Jackson.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you're. No, I'm just playing. Yeah,
Come on, bro. I'm a Dolphins fan. One day I'm gonna retire.
You're a Lamar fan too.
Listen, one day I'm gonna retire from being a Wolfpacker and a Tourineur, and I'm gonna be content with being a Dolphin fan. One day I will do that for sure. I promise you. So, yeah, man. Like that's what my prediction is. I think the over under. Look, it shows you everything on top. The over under money line for the Baltimore Ravens minus 450. That means a lot of people got their money on the Ravens. Dolphins plus 350. Plus 350. And I'm pretty sure the Dolphins going to score over 20 points. I like that one. And they got the spread over a touchdown. That's kind of disrespectful at your home stadium. You're favored by over a touchdown.
Yeah, but that's a slap in the face, bro. We gotta come out and play football, man.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta come out and play football. Come out and smack them boys. Who is that? Lino TV in the building? Oh man, Lino, get out of here, bro. Y'all losing the next 2 games. Get that mock drive ready, my dude. Nah,
Trust me,
bro.
I started already.
Nah, bro.
Started
I ain't mocking shit up, buddy. We coming across that head, Lino. Don't worry about it. We about to beat the Ravens, and we coming for them Buffalo chicken wings, man. We coming for them Buffalo chicken wings.
See, we sound a little bit too confident. Maybe Tyreek Hill is back, healed up, active. Darren Waller, he's back, healed up. Active.
We have like my man Batman say, we have a Tua Tagovailoa. My boy about to go lights out for the rest of the season, bro. 0 dark 30. 0 dark 30.
Okay. We're going to see what happens tomorrow. We're going to see. No sun, kind of in the dark, You don't have to worry about the heat. Lamar Jackson, he's going to thrive in that environment.
We're going to see. The last time Lamar played us on Thursday night at the crib,
yeah, we won.
He played absolutely terrible. He caught a big L, bro. That's that Brian Flores defense. He put that Brian. Hey, that D might show up again. Hey, we might show up again, man. Never know.
But at that time, we had? We had Byron Jones and Xavier Howard. We had two solid number one cornerbacks at that time when we was playing, and we had Javon Holland and Brandon Jones. Come on, man, we had a team around that time, and Jalen Phillips. We didn't have Bradley
Jalen
Chubb.
Phillips. I don't think Jalen Phillips is here yet. Was he here yet?
He was here with Brian Flores.
Yeah, he was here with Brian Flores. I don't know if he was. I don't know if that was that year. Maybe it was that year. I don't know.
Yeah, with him. Was it Shaq Lawson, the other edge guy that we had? I don't know. We just had a rotation of guys, but Brian Flores, he caught a great game against the Ravens. He knew exactly what to do with the talent that we had on defense. He knew exactly what to do. So yeah. I don't know if Anthony Weaver could do the same. This is his former team that he used to work with. So he might have that advantage at that standpoint, knowing how Lamar functions. Like, let's be real. During practice, who do you think they're using to mock up what Lamar Jackson could do in a game? Who you think? What, Devon A-Chain or something?
I know you got to put Cedric Wilson back there, bro.
Nah.
Cedric Wilson, bro. He played.
He used to play quarterback. Yeah,
come on, bro. I got you, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro. Cedric Wilson is the mock Lamar Jackson, bro. That's why they brought Cedric Wilson out of retirement. He giving us Lamar Jackson look, and he running around like a chicken with his head cut off, throwing the ball, trying to get the sideline. Hey, we locking that boy up. We locking him up in practice right now, bro.
But I don't think that's going to be enough to get our defense ready for Lamar Jackson.
Nah, I don't think it's enough either. You can't never prepare for Lamar, but I mean, you could do your best. You can do your best.
The best is just by having the best personnel you can have out there. I would rather have a lot of speed out there compared to just big guys being in the way. That would be perfect for Derrick Henry, but you gotta make sure the D line is holding up. They're not getting pushed around on the line of scrimmage. And, I'm pretty sure Ravens have one of the biggest old lines in all the NFL, so we really gotta be careful about that one for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But yeah, next, let me see here. Look what little Tino said.
We've been there before, CB. Y'all can't beat the Bills, fam. Come on, bro. We already, bro. Come on, stop. Been there, done that. We about to do that again, Brody.
And vividly remember, I got a lot of respect for Lamar. The things that he's done throughout his career.
Tua Leroy.
I vividly remember when I was in college. I think he was in the NFL, and he reached out to me, and told me that I was balling, and I thought that was like one of the coolest things. I think that was the year he won the MVP. But just the amount of respect that I have for him, who he is as a player, and then I've been hearing talks about what people say about him and whatnot, and how he handles himself and how he goes about his business. Very respectable, very commendable, and he's a baller. Like, that's just flat out what he is, and that's what he does. He's a game changer with what he can do in the pocket, throwing the ball deep on the run, and then he can make you miss with his legs as well. So I got a lot of respect for him.
You hear Tua giving Lamar his props.
Yeah,
that's what he do. Hey, butter him up and then go. Butter him up and then go put BTA, boy. Hey, come on, DG.
I guess,
you know what BTA is, right?
I know what BTA is, but I guess Tua like a little bit too much butter. I should say that.
Butter them up and then put BTA, put belt the ass on them boys, man. Stop playing.
Let me see. What else I got for you? Hold on. Okay. We got Aaron Brewer. He talk about Tua and the visor. A lot of people talk about Tua and the visor. Let's see what he has to say.
That swag right there. Yeah, that's that next level swag for Tua. I need that every week. That swag right there.
I need that every week.
Next level swag on tour, boy. That's funny. Hey, I'm glad they having fun with this shit, bro. I mean, you got to, man. It's football. It's a job for them, but I mean, you gotta have some fun with it. I'm glad they having some fun with it, bro.
Yeah. Let me go to the players. I'm trying to focus in on the players. Patrick Paul mic'd up. We could do that.
Let's see what Patrick Paul talking about. Big PP.
Let's go. Talk to me, JB.
We're good, Wolfpack.
Most definitely.
We're good, Wolfpack.
All day long.
Hey, Wolfpack, get out of here, man. Y'all ain't talking about that. Them boys scared. Hey, Wolfpack don't even come around here no more.
I swear. Let's go. Family.
No matter what's going on, we bring the juice today. 3 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Running them feet, boy. Hey, I love to see the O lineman work, man. Love to see them boys in the trenches get after it, man. Let's go, bro.
You know, Patrick Paul, he's one of those people that if we do change regimes, he's gonna be one of the people that's still gonna be here. No matter what goes on, no matter what happens to this team, this is gonna be a cornerstone piece that we need to rely on.
Yeah, my dog gonna be there. He gonna be there.
Woo! All day long. Lord, I pray that you watch over my team tonight as we go through battle. In his name I pray, amen. Woo! Hell no. I'm not.
Hit the feds.
I'm a federal agent. He is, yeah. I'm mic'd up. He is mic'd up. No, I'm mic'd up. I'm a federal agent. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Go. You do.
I'm with you.
Let's start up front.
Yes, sir. We want
Let
the ball.
go.
Let's start up front.
Let's start up front, man.
Let's go, Oos.
Hey, we here,
on,
Fred.
Oos.
We ain't going nowhere. Come on, Oos.
Hey, get them boys lined up.
Locking jits up. Get out the club, boy. Get out the club, boy.
No, I'm just talking. It's all friendly banter. How you doing? Man, can't call it. Hey, let's go. We scoring right now. Right now.
And back to pass Tua, and here he goes. That's a touchdown.
Give me those.
Touchdown.
And Miami is up 6.
Hey, Tua did. Hey, what you think about Tua 4 touchdowns? That was light work. What you think about that?
I was shocked.
Hey, I asked the Wolfpack questions. The motherfuckers get mute real quick. Boy, tighten up, boy. Hey, what you think about the 4 touchdowns, bro?
Hey, I was shocked, CB.
You was shocked. Why?
I wasn't expecting 4 touchdowns. CB, come on, man. Like, without Tyreek Hill, I would have never expected a performance like this. If you would have told me without Tyreek Hill that Tua would perform like this against the Falcons, I'm like, man, no way. No way. But now I'm seeing, what could be with this Miami Dolphins team, but you're going to have to show me against a playoff caliber team. You showed me against the Falcons, an injury-ridden team. You got to show me against a healthy Ravens team just so I could solidify that we could actually compete with those type of teams.
All right, bro.
That's how I feel. I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate on the 4 TDs, but I just want you to do it versus a very, very good team. That's it.
Hey man, post the link. We add some people to this show tonight. Fred said he want the link. Let's give my dog the link. Let's go. Pull up on your boy. Fred, we're gonna give you a few minutes, man. Let's do it. Let's drop the link, bro. Let's get after it a little bit.
Okay.
We got a game coming up. Run that video, man. Hey, pull up. If you want to jump on this mic, get after the two and ears of the Wolfpack. Pull up on us, bro. Pull up on us. Leak is in the chat. Don't be scared. If you scared, go to church. If you scared, go to church. Big Nick in the building. He said everybody is injured, including the Dolphins. You right about that, Big Nick. What's up with you, my boy?
Hey, long drive. Hey. Okay.
Boys having fun.
Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get in a good flow and let's operate, fellas.
I'm with you. Touchdown.
Grip. Let's go.
Mowing dudes down. I like to see it. Look at Tua. Hey, run that back, bro. Run that back, bro. Run that back. Rewind that, DG.
I did.
We saw Tua, bro. Hey, the link there. Don't get scared, Fred. Take off. Nasty work. We back.
Yes, sir, Lee.
We back. Hey, I know you hype watching this, bro.
Get out. Got to make a play.
Here's the thing. One thing I would say. Even though based off stats or whatever, the Falcons have a top-ranked defense, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I still feel about, you know, what we did against the Falcons. I just got to see it against a different team. I do want to justify it, but the wolf pack in me won't allow me to. You know, I'm hearing Frederick in my ear right now. I'm hearing, who else is a wolf packer? Mark Jones in my ear right now telling me, Georgie, don't do this. Georgie, don't do this. Stay with us, please. Don't go to two.
Bro,
Don't let the 4 picks. Don't let the 4 touchdowns confuse you.
Hey,
you know the real.
I'm telling you, bro. Once Tua be getting into these zones, bro, and I think the Dolphins get into these zones where they play well if you just operate efficiently. Like you can't fall behind. You can't play from behind. You have to establish the run early. Like these are the little things you have to do as a football team in order to be successful. And I feel like the Dolphins and Mike McDaniel just haven't been focused on that. If they just focus on football doing the little things well, bro, they'll be a problem, bro. You can't tell me this team ain't good enough. They're more than capable, bro. More than capable.
That's why I want to see a rookie quarterback with this team that's deemed to be a franchise quarterback whatsoever. You know, that's why you hear a lot of people mentioning Mendoza, the quarterback from Indiana, because he's a Miami native. So they're thinking that he might be that next one up. We thought the same thing about Mike White. Ain't none.
Bro, y'all like anybody from Miami, bro. Like everybody, y'all like anybody from Miami, bro.
But here's the thing: if you get a quarterback that is used to the Miami lifestyle, the culture, you're not expecting him, you know, to be carried away by that itself. You know, he's so used to that lifestyle. All you're gonna focus about is being quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, going home. You know, on top of that, if he's from the crib, it's gonna mean that much more to him to bring wins to us every weekend. Every weekend. That's how I feel like. You know, I feel like Lamar Jackson, he would have did amazing things over here compared to, you know, Tua. Hey, no disrespect to Tua. You know, he from Hawaii. So we got a lot of Hawaiian fans now just because of Tua himself.
Y'all want to put all that pressure.
From,
Y'all want to put all that pressure on the Miami kid, bro. He gonna get there and fold like a lawn chair, bro. You can't. I don't know.
but I feel like Lamar proved to us that he's probably coach proof. Whatever coach that would have got a hold of Lamar Jackson, I feel like they would have been able to make him work. That's what I feel like, to be honest. The Dolphins, who was our coach? Was it Adam Gase? Around the time that we were drafting, I forgot who the coach was, but
Hey, Ron, baby. I can see it. Bring the juice. Apple juice. All right. Orange juice, actually.
From the 19, it's 1st and 10. Oh, Robinson fumbled. It's picked up on the play by
What you
Dodson.
talking about? What you talking about? Let's go. Let's go.
Patrick Paul is funny, bro.
Yes.
Hey, the link in there. He ain't hit the link.
Look at him.
You put the link in there, bro?
For the first down. A gain of 10.
there I go.
10th play of the
Yeah,
drive.
I see it. What are you talking about? He's saying the link not there. Oh, maybe I gotta put it in on my channel.
Yeah, see if you can.
Hold up.
Come on, bud.
I can't. I don't have the link on my side though.
Let me
Put it on X and then I'll put it in there.
16-yard run on 3rd and 10.
Hey, it's happening again, baby.
Hey, he's sending it to me on X. I'm gonna put the link in there. Hold on 1 second.
Ollie Gordon, he's going to waltz in. That's a touchdown for Miami.
Yes. Come on. Ollie. He's still mic'd up, ain't he? Yeah. Okay, so this how I feel to walk in the house and take over his trap. No cap. Gold.
Ollie Gordon is wild, bro. What the hell, bro? Hey, Suicide finally, CB83 finally was right with his prediction. I'm always right, bro. What you talking about? I'm always right.
Wait, what prediction?
I don't know what he's talking about, but I got a feeling he know what I'm talking about when it comes to maybe running the ball or something like that. Come on, bro. I'm always right. If Mike McDaniel listened to me, his job would be much more easier, bro. I told you need to get me on staff, bro. Just call me. Hey, I'll give you the consultant fee. I'll send you the invoice. Pay the invoice. I'll send you the weeklies, bro. I'm telling you, I get you right, McDaniel. I get you right.
Hey,
You sent me the link, bro.
yeah.
You sent it to me on X.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't see, you ain't send it, bro.
Yeah, I did.
You talking about the other one, the old one?
Finn's take CB83.
I'm in my X right now. I don't see it, bro. Nah, the last one I got from you is the photo. That's the last one I sent you. I don't see it. Come on, bro. You sending it to the wrong people, bro. Dang. What you got going on, bro?
Hey, there right now.
Tighten up. I got you. Fred, there you go. Fred said he coming up. Who else coming up?
Okay.
I don't know if hopefully he come on through your stream. I don't know how this work when the show's tied in. I can't do nothing over here, bro. I can't even put a shareable link. I wish they would change this up so we could both like collab on it. Fred, what it do, man?
What's up, CB? DG? What's
I'm sandwiched between two wolf packers, man.
Okay, look, I ain't coming up with no negativity or nothing.
Come on, bring it, Fred.
I'm always for Dolphins win, man. But I just wanted to point out a few things I seen in the game, man. Notably, bro, the offensive line and what McDaniel was doing, and with that was I seen some plays where he added Daniel Brunskill as a sixth offensive lineman to help the running game.
Yeah.
Not only that, I seen Tanner Conner throwing some beast blocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say, I'm watching that. Tanner Conner was throwing some mean blocks, bro. Some definitely you can see his blocking over Julian Hills, bro. That's what I saw.
You saw some effort out there, I think, and I think that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some guys who will get out there and scrap a little bit, right? Who will show some fight, who'll scrap, who'll punch somebody in the mouth a little bit, even when you get knocked down. Hey, get back up, bro. It's football.
I mean, CB. Like, look, man, like that's an advantage right there, bro. You get a six offensive lineman, man, in there on a defensive end, bro.
But Fred,
that's going to help that running game, bro.
Fred, have you heard me say that? Have you heard me say get extra guys in the box before, Fred?
I don't know. I don't think so,
hey, Fred,
bro.
Come on, bro.
I know I have.
Hey, Fred, you a damn fool.
Nah, CB, if I heard you say that, bro, I give it to you, bro. But I don't remember. But I have said that. You know what I'm saying?
But these dudes funny, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, Mike McDaniel, you can run the football. You just got to get some people in the box, help you out, and you can punch it at these people, but you can't do it being finesse. You can't do it being finesse, bro. It just ain't going to work, dog. You got to get some dudes in the box.
And you know,
got to be willing to do it.
And you got to commit to it. I looked at it. I looked at it as like, look, you're not going to throw to that tight end anyway. Put another offensive lineman over there, bro, and get that corner over there, you know what I mean, and run that ball on these edges, man. Well, I was finally glad to see Ollie Gordon going north, bro, instead of east and west. I was finally glad to see that a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's where toughness got to come at, man. You know what I mean? All that east and west running with Ollie Gordon, I think you're handcuffing him and his power. However, I did see, I do think your boy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
However, I do think your boy kind of showed a little bit of player love, man, when he had Ollie Gordon open over there, running out in the flat to the end zone, come off of that, when that was clearly a touchdown, come off of that, come all the way back right and throw it to A-Chain, bro. I said, okay, that's what he's doing, bro. Showing favoritism, huh? I always thought he kind of did that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like he tries to get everybody involved, but some guys, I think that's the nature of the game too. Some guys will get a little bit more love than others just because.
Trying to do too much, I think, bro. That throw was right there, bro. Go ahead with that.
Yeah,
plainly open, bro. Trying to do too much.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited about the game. What you think about the game Thursday, Fred? What you got for the game Thursday? You think it's any chance we win, or do you think we ain't got a shot?
Yeah, no, I actually think we got a shot, man. I know Lamar Jackson's coming home, bro, and he always he's killed us, man. You know what I mean? Last two times he's played us, but I think he may show a little bit of rust in his game, and keep Derrick Henry quiet, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think they ought to have an easier time with Derrick Henry than they did these last at least four backs that they faced, man. You know what I mean? Like, Derrick Henry's a bigger target. You just can't let him get going. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean by get going, man. You can't get him to that second level, bro. I think he's a bigger target. They should be able to tackle Henry pretty all right. You know what I mean? Like, but then you got Lamar Jackson, bro. Like DG said, man, it's kind of pick your poison, bro. What you want to do?
It is. It's pick your poison. But I think the Miami Dolphins focus on stopping the run game and say, hey, Lamar, you go be Lamar. And I feel like they got to do that too, because Lamar's coming back and he hasn't played live football in a while. So I feel like you got to put that pressure on Lamar to make plays. Yeah,
man. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I think the way you kind of you can only hope to contain Lamar. I don't think you're gonna stop him. We only can hope to contain the brother. But
Yeah.
I kind of think they would do something with like something similar what Flores did. You know what I mean? Switch it up on Lamar, bro. You know what I mean? Don't let him get a beat on with what you're doing for the last couple of series. Don't let him get a beat on what you're doing. And hey man, and go out and play hard, of course.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Fred, we appreciate you coming through, bro.
Thanks. Yeah, man. Thanks, y'all, man. For letting me get a couple minutes, man. You know, I mean, I was gonna come in positive, but I mean, your boy still got a way to go with me, bro. You know what I mean? Long way to go with me, man. And that's what it is, bro. But thanks for having me on the show, fellas, man. Appreciate that.
Hey,
No problem, Fred. Anytime, Fred.
All right, DJ, CB, be cool.
All right, bro. Later. Hey, shout out to Fred for popping up on us. Who we got in here, man? Who is this, man? Who is this? Who is L? I can't even see the name. What's the name on Joker, man? Is that? Oh, that's Laquan Jordan. Who is that? Laquan, what's good? You on mute? Tighten up, bro.
Can hear you.
Damn, we ain't got him, bro. I guess we gotta kick him out, bro.
Yeah, you got.
Who else? You got anybody else in there?
Nobody else waiting.
Okay. All right, bro. Well, hey, we might as well go ahead and wrap this thing up, DG, man. We got anything else we want to touch on before we get out of here?
Oh man, wait, don't we?
Man, show some to it, bro. I don't want to see Lamar. Get Lamar off my screen, bro. I'm tired of seeing, bro, in that purple visor, bro. That purple visor real cute, bro. We gonna knock that thing loose. I bet you won't wear that thing come Thursday. Knock that bit loose, bro.
But who gonna knock it loose?
Jordan Brooks. With
Really?
conviction, Jordan Brooks.
And y'all, shout out to Engraven.
Engraven, what's good?
Yeah, shout out to Engraven.
We gotta get Engraven on the show, bro. That would be dope.
Yeah, I talked to him a few times. This is actually a shirt from my store.
He picked up the shirt from the store.
Yeah, the Raven.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Engraven a good dude. You know, TD real cool with him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He like the TD of Ravens.
Yeah, he's definitely the TD of Ravens. Definitely the TD of Ravens. But he's a more positive dude.
No matter win or lose.
Yeah. He rocking with his boys. What else we got? Oh, Weaver. Hey, I forgot Weaver was a Raven, bro. He don't get back.
Can you be at your best when your best is needed? Now's the time. They can't score no more points. No more points. All right, and we're gonna go score a touchdown and we're gonna win. But they can't score no more points.
Ooh, we need that energy Thursday, Brody. We gotta have it.
We gonna see, Weaver. We gonna see.
We gotta have that, bro. Gotta have it.
But yeah, y'all. My final words. Oh, somebody just popped up. Let me see. Who is this?
Oh, Mountie. What is good?
What's going on, fellas? What's up?
Hey, come on, bro. Give it to me. We got to talk anyways, bro. What's really popping?
Hey, listen. First of all, look, congratulations to the Fins Nation for the win. Hey, it was against Atlanta, but it is a win. We're playing a lot better talent this coming week.
Ooh.
I mean, look, let's play. I mean, we're playing against Lamar Jackson. Will be playing, correct?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, let's not take this lightly. Yeah, he's missed a few weeks or something like that. So, but hey, it's Lamar Jackson, and the dude got a bag of tricks. The dude is very talented. So let's not take this nigga lightly. And he's got the train behind him. So let's not take it lightly. One game at a time. Let's try to claw back and make some sense out of this season. But most and foremost, for me, and I asked everybody else, how does it feel paying a $212 million quarterback, and he's probably worth a fifth-round draft pick in a trade right now?
Fifth rounder.
I was,
Yeah.
dude. CB. Listen,
Fifth
even with
rounder.
the even with the game that he's played last week, he's probably we'll probably listen. At least maybe a conditional fourth, maybe, and that's depending on how much money we willing to eat.
I mean, I don't know. It's
That
hard
makes
for
me sick, bro. That
I
makes me sick.
But see, Mountie, it's hard for me to put a value on Tua right now because I don't think he gets traded. I don't think, and I think if somebody was willing to trade for him, they'd have to come higher than a fourth. I think they would have to, bro. Like
I don't
know,
think so.
I don't know what the money situation would look like as far as like salary and stuff like that. But and who's gonna eat what part of which salary? But I think he does fetch higher than a fourth round draft pick. That's just my opinion, bro. I don't think he's a fourth round draft pick.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, I heard you. But here's this, and this is just me conspiracy theorizing.
Yeah.
Do you think what's the odds of two? Okay, first of all, from a top down business perspective, meaning where you're the payee, you're the payer, Tua being the payee. We had all the leverage. We had picked up his 5th-year option. We didn't have to pay him. We knew that there's a lot of risk associated with him. And this is just fact. This is not speculation or conjecture. There's a lot of risk, meaning performance and health.
Mm-hmm.
What's the odds of Tua also knowing something against this organization or Ross or something to where the team was forced to pay him something other than what his first round draft pick value? What's the odds of that? Like, to me, from a business perspective, dude, this is money. We're guaranteed maybe $25 million for 1 season or something like that. Vice $170 million for 4. Like, who would expose themselves to that type of risk?
But I mean, let's be real, Mountie. You sound like you're like floored by this, right?
Absolutely. From a business perspective,
but
you have that much leverage over the payee.
But you sound like you're floored by this, and this is what quarterbacks get. Like, I mean, and that it
No,
would be
no,
different.
no, 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 not no.
Hold up,
But
Mountie. Let me finish my take. Let me finish my take.
Okay, go ahead.
This is what quarterbacks get on the open market. This is what they get when they go to re-sign their deal. It's not about how much money they're making. It's about who's up next for their contract. Okay? It would be different if Tua's contract wasn't a who's up next contract deal, but it is. I mean, it simply is. It's a who's up next. Tua didn't get the highest money. He didn't get the lowest money. He was somewhere in between. It would be different.
CB, let me ask you this.
It would be different if it wasn't that type of deal, but it was that type of deal. It was like, oh, we might as well get ahead of it now because we're going to end up paying anyways. That was their thought process. Now, were they right to get ahead of it because he ended up injured? No, I don't think so. Like, looking back on it, they're probably thinking if we don't make the deal.
So if we don't make the deal, what is he going to do?
If we don't make the deal and he's playing on a 5th-year option, he's a free agent. He can go do whatever.
Okay,
he
great.
Right?
So you tell me around the league, knowing his history, who would openly offer him a contract like that?
But see, what you got to understand is he was coming off a good season.
Good season.
So he's coming off of a good season, right? And the Miami Dolphins are banking on him having another good season, right? If hindsight was 2020, of course they don't set up the deal the way they do. But that's not how it works. And that's not the game you play. A lot of the times you're getting paid for what you did in the past as well, right? And he hadn't stayed healthy, but the Miami Dolphins are just thinking, hey, I mean, Mike McDaniel loves this guy as his quarterback. We've been to the playoffs 2 years in a row. Like we're trending in the right direction. I'm sure that's what they're thinking. They're thinking that we're trending in the right direction. We're on the up as a franchise, right? Why not go ahead and get it done and put this behind us so we can focus on continuing to build a football team, right? Like and people who don't understand that concept of it, like I have a hard time reasoning with, because it does make sense, but people don't want to understand it that way. Like, you don't want to look at it that way because you were so focused on him not being the guy. Right. And I get it. Right.
But we wanted him to be the guy if he could be the guy, but knowing what we know, but I mean, okay, put it like this. Fast forward. Here we are right now. Okay, he had two decent games this season thus far.
Right.
I mean
you said two decent games?
Well, he had a great game last game. He had a marginal game. He had a pretty decent game in a Carolina game where he threw for like 256 and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, something like that. So, I mean, look, I'm treading very carefully, and I'm just thinking like a reasonable adult with him. And see, now, even if the team say, hey, look, at season's end, he don't end up well or he gets hurt again, what do we do? Do we eat the money, cut him, eat the money, and move on? That's what just hurts me. Look, I want to win, man. I've been a Fish fan since 83, 84. Look, I want to win a playoff game. I want to be competitive. And if the reason we can't really be competitive is because we don't have the right signal caller, okay, I got it. You know, I got it. You know, nothing's guaranteed, but I know we had the opportunity to upgrade that position and we didn't.
I think the upgrade it's talked about, but I think it's also easier said than done. And we talk about upgrading the position. There just wasn't many options, bro. Like, and we could say draft, or we could say Jackson Dart, we could say all these other guys, but I just don't think it was that plausible for the Dolphins. And I think a lot of fans think your way, Monty. I think that a lot of fans have your way of thinking. I just don't think people in the organization think that way when it comes to Tua and the moves they made.
Well,
So I respect your opinion.
I tell you what, though. I tell you what, last season, when they paid that nigga in August and 2 games in against Buffalo, he go out and miss 6 games. I know Greer like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta be looking around crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta be looking around crazy at that point.
I don't know. I look, hey, fins up. I just want the best for this squad, and whatever we got to do to make it happen. I mean, hey, look, it's a business. I get it, but you know, sometimes you got to roll the dice on some stuff. But look, listen, when you have a historical on a subject matter on something that's happened in the past and the practicality of something happening in the future, you know, I'm not a real big risk taker. Put it like that, just to keep it fair.
I got you. Makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
But thanks for having me up.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming up, man. It's always love, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, punch that like button on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to Dolphins Nightcap. I think next show we just gonna do it on Dolphins Nightcap. I'm gonna post a link on Twitter, post a channel on Twitter. We just gonna do it on Dolphins Nightcap and start running it over there. So appreciate y'all coming through. DG, what you got for him, bro? Send them off, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like we said earlier on the stream, you know, CB got his stuff going on. I got my stuff going on, but we we definitely gonna try to come every week if we can. Once I get my business going, I'm running a successful business in my county, so I gotta get that settled before I'm back on stream daily with you guys. So I'm sacrificing, some time just to make sure that's correct, and I'm gonna be right back with y'all talking about the Dolphins. If we end up with a high draft pick, I'll be on here talking about draft players, so on and so forth, who will be good fits for the Dolphins. If we end up making the playoffs and we don't have a high draft pick, I will still be on here talking about the draft, different things during the off season. So just because we're not, here now, don't mean that we're gonna be here in the future. So that's all I really gotta say. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the people who pulled up, even after a little while. I know how that could go. So appreciate and love all y'all who pull up to the Dolphins nightcap.
Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see ya. Peace. We out.